Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, man. We out here, man. You know what I mean? Today's mathematics is wisdom. And wisdom is timing, you know what I mean? I'm a little off timing. I waited all day to do this live, and I should have did it earlier so I could get today's mathematics in, which is wisdom. You know, wisdom, as we always say, is wise words, ways, and actions. You know what I mean? I'm a wise person. You know what I mean? A wise person being Allah, or being the earth, or being the black child. You know what I mean? Because we know that wisdom is a manifestation of what we know. Wisdom is a manifestation of knowledge. So we take what we know, we put it into motion. You know, and like when we know the science of the sun, moon, and star, you know, man, woman, and child, which is all based upon knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we put that in motion in our daily life, which is known as culture. You know what I'm saying? And as we wisdom our culture, we show and prove our equality. You know, so I just wanted to make sure I got this math in for the day. Like I say, it was pushing toward 12, and I should have did this way earlier. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I mean. So wisdom, as we say, also is timing. You know what I mean. Wisdom is timing. Comes with experience. As we know, we go through things in life, and we learn through we learn from what we go through. You know what I'm saying? And all these things that we go through, it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because we learn lessons in life, and it says a wise man will learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? A fool, you know what I'm saying? They say a person can learn from their own mistakes, but a wise person will learn from other people's mistakes. So meaning, like, you know what I'm saying, if you see and you doing the knowledge to other people and they made a mistake, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to do that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walking in front of somebody and you see them step in a pothole and twist their ankle and be like, oh damn, are you gonna walk right behind them and walk in that same pothole and twist your ankle too? I think not, because you just seen what happened. You know what I'm saying? You did the knowledge to what just happened, you seen the result, how it ended up, and you can logically make a quick, instant decision in your mind. You know what? I'm not going to do the same thing that person just did. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that same result or misunderstanding. You know what I mean? So, that same simple principle can apply to everything in life. You know what I mean? As we watch the things that, other people go through, we can take it as a lesson for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the understanding of self that gives you the understanding of another. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when we see certain things in other people and we pointing out things in them, it's really because it's in ourselves. You know what I mean? Because what we see in them is what we see in ourselves. Our brother and our sister is a reflection of ourselves. You know what I mean? And that also goes to show and prove that wisdom borns wisdom. You know what I mean? Because wisdom is water, and we know the element of water. Water is the element that always returns to itself. Like for example, you see the bodies of water, or even like all the bodies of water, they leak out to little lakes and rivers and all of that. But all those lakes and rivers all go back to the great body of water. You know what I'm saying? So we know that wisdom borns wisdom, or water always returns back to itself. Or just like you be out there and something is said, you know what I'm saying, and you know you say something, and then it goes out in the street, and then you hear it come back to you. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, I said that first, man. You know what I'm saying? So showing and proving that what you say, it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? And just like karma, wisdom is a form of karma, because what you do comes back to you. As they say, what goes around comes around. We know that life is a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Life is a cipher. You know what I mean? And the energy you put out in the universe is the energy that you gonna get back from the universe. You know what I'm saying? So if you conduct yourself wisely, you conduct yourself fairly, you conduct yourself justly, and you do just and fair things, then you're gonna receive just and fair treatment from the society, from whomever, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be, in all your dealings, you know what I mean? So what you give is what you get, you know. So we want to be mindful of that, you know what I mean? To know wisdom, as we say, knowledge is to know the ledge, and wisdom is to have a wise dome. A wise dome full of knowledge. You know what I mean? Because every day we study and every day even if we're not reading, we're still just doing the mind's observation. You're observing things with your mind's eye. You know what I mean? Every day you're observing things with the mind's eye. You know what I mean? You're drawing it up and you're seeing it for what it truly is, not for what it appears to be. So we have proper understanding. You know what I mean? And, like I say, the wisdom is how you're gonna flow. The wisdom is what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Based upon the information that you have. You know what I mean? So you take what you have and you put it in motion the best you know how. You know what I mean? And that's and that's what wisdom is know-how. You know what I'm saying? What you know how to do. You know what I mean? Yo, do you know how to ride a bike? Do you know how to, travel on a train? Do you know how to do this and do that? So wisdom is know-how. You know what I'm saying? When you know how to do something. When somebody be talking about something and they don't know what they're talking about, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Or man, you don't know what you're doing. So, wisdom is to know how to do something. You know what I mean? Or how to say something. You know what I mean? Because it's not only what you say, but what makes it wise is how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you walking with your child, you know what I'm saying? You got your baby with you or something, and you in a place, you're in a public place, you know what I'm saying? And you see somebody, they smoking a cigarette. Pardon me, one second. I gotta call Potter. Peace. My earth just called. She said she made some fish and rice. About to go tear it up. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Yeah. And yeah, like I say, wisdom is know-how. Wisdom is know-how. You know what I'm saying? What you know how to do. You know what I mean? So, excuse me, y'all. Pardon me. A little tired. I'll go home and rest. Get my medicine and go home and rest. You know? I should have jumped in that dollar van, man. See, like I say, wisdom is timing as well, right? So now while I'm sitting here waiting on this slow bus, I could have jumped in that dollar van and been home already. Then me trying to be cheap to save my little $2. But nah, technically, you know what it is. I ain't had no cash on me. I gotta go to ATM. That's really what it is. So I'm gonna just have to jump on this bus till I get down there to the ATM. Yeah, but anyway, who cares about my little personal whatever. So yeah, like I said, today's mathematics is wisdom, and wisdom is to have a wise dome full of knowledge so that we can, wisen the dumb, deaf and blind, who are not aware of who they may be or what their purpose is. You know what I mean? And
No, hande minodi hanki minodi moja tali. Hande minodi moja mosonki auro mkibimburani kulmagala. Mini motom mini alikofipa iko imefala.
Like I say, man, keep the throat out open. Be wise in your ways and actions.
Humantako. Adoga ilam. Yahawana
See y'all tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow,
mathematics is understanding. So we were born onto the understanding to be understood. Peace.